Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Figure 3.2 Sample Exam Study Schedule. Study Provincial Offenses. Study Provincial Offenses. Study Youth in Con IC. Tips. If you become overwhelmed, here are some time management tips that may keep you from becoming overwhelmed in the first place. Don't say yes when you really don't have the time. Learn to say no graciously. You will experience less stress and be able to enjoy some time to yourself when you learn to say no to people. Limit your social time. Socializing is important, but going out 5 nights a week is not going to bring you success in school. Delegate. Some things you must do for yourself, but there are times when you can ask for a favor. Just be sure you do one in return. Be reasonable about how many tasks you can accomplish. Don't try to do too much. Many people attempt too much and become stressed or suffer chronic time urgency. This occurs when people put pressure on themselves to perform an unreasonable number of tasks in too short a time. Such people often become agitated because they feel that they are always in a hurry and will let others down if they cannot complete everything they set out to do. Leave some time open for unplanned circumstances that are beyond your control. Limit use of social media, text messaging, email, and your smartphone. Set aside a specific time frame for these activities, and stick to it even if you are not finished, for example, first thing in the morning, just before lunch, and an hour before shutting down your computer. Sometimes it's better to leave one detailed message explaining exactly what information you require rather than 2 or 3 additional messages. Do not multitask when on the phone or having face-to-face conversations. Focusing solely on the conversation will ensure that all of the key information is conveyed and keeps the conversation concise. Ask for help. There are a multitude of people at your college who are there to assist you, including faculty, counselors, learning strategists, and librarians. Learn what other resources your college has to offer. Many colleges have writing centers, math labs, and career centers. Some offer e-learning programs, such as Skillsoft e-learning, Cisco Learning Network, 2012, that are designed to help with basic computer skills, word processing, and web design. Ensure to make time for breaks. Breaks give you time to digest and process the information you are learning. They help reduce stress, sustain motivation, and increase concentration and productivity. Work at a reasonable pace. Try to realize that you must work at a pace that is conducive to health, and set only realistic goals. Step back now and then to ensure that your priorities are reasonable. Stop hurrying when there is no need to hurry. Reward yourself when you finish tasks on time. The reward should reflect the difficulty of the task and the time spent on it. For example, reward yourself with time for social media, or take a break to enjoy a movie or workout. Chapter 3 Time Management 61 Copyright 2018 Emmond Montgomery Publications. All rights reserved. Image with the following description. Image for page with label 61 inches. Tips for effective group work. It is important to ensure group work proceeds efficiently from beginning to end. If it is well planned, has a defined purpose, follows an agenda, and proceeds crisply, it will be an effective process. Unfortunately, group work does not always go well. Time spent on group meetings may be too long and waste time dealing with extraneous issues, group dynamics, timetable schedules, part-time jobs, people who arrive late and disrupt the flow, and so on. Here are 7 tips for having an effective experience. 1. If you are allowed to choose your group, choose people who complement your work methods, not necessarily those who work the same way you do, and who work well in team settings. 2. Create an agenda prior to when you meet, so that it is organized to achieve the purpose and that ensures everyone is on the same page. Have a purpose that all participants know and understand, for example, to analyze or solve a problem, to achieve a training objective, to reconcile a conflict. Make sure the chairperson keeps people on task. 3. Give people ample notice so that they can prepare based on the agenda sent out, be able to notify you whether they can attend, and arrive on time. Start your meetings at the appointed time. Keep the time limit you have set for the meeting. Restate the relevant points of the agenda when the discussion veers from the objectives. 4. Do not allow small groups to start up separate conversations. Prevent individuals from dominating the discussion by asking them to allow others to speak. Ask open-ended questions to obtain different points of view and to make sure that everyone's point of view is heard. 5. Set goals for different tasks. Start with small projects to ensure that the group is on the right track. Define from the outset how the group wants each task accomplished. What are the criteria for a good job? Delegate both popular and unpopular components and try to evenly distribute the workload. Having this discussion will save frustration and time later. Agree on deadlines. 6. Encourage participants to understand their role, come prepared, and make contributions, then stand back and allow individuals to do their jobs. As a group, agree who is in charge of overseeing the project. Plan periodic reviews and schedule them when you first start the assignment. 7. Have a post-meeting follow-up where necessary. Include off-target subjects to be discussed at a later meeting. At the periodic reviews and when the final product is brought together, make sure to review the project as a team before handing it in or presenting it. Hold people accountable for their contribution. 62 Part 1 Getting Started Toward a Healthy Lifestyle. Copyright 2018 Emond Montgomery Publications. All rights reserved. Image with the following description. Image for page with label 62 inches. Final thoughts on time management. Remember that the more you use your time management skills, the closer you will be to achieving your long-term goals. It is very important to follow a schedule. If you fail to keep to your schedule, ask yourself why and attempt to change the behaviors that cause the problem. If you need help, ask for it. Every college campus has counseling services to help you make your academic career a success. A faculty member can point you in the right direction if you are unsure where to turn, such as choosing a topic for a project paper. Remember that you have to find a balance between work and play. The key is not to prioritize what's on your schedule but to schedule your priorities. Stephen Covey Chapter 3 Time Management 63 Copyright 2018 Emond Montgomery Publications. All rights reserved. Image with the following description. Image for page with label 63 inches. Key terms: chronic time urgency, a constant state of stress due to putting pressure on yourself to do too much in too little time. Eat the frog, a term that means combating procrastination by taking on the hardest task first. Procrastination, the postponement of unpleasant or burdensome tasks. Exercises. Multiple choice 1. Which of the following is a health-related consequence of an unrealistic schedule? A. Suffering from stress. B. Being late for classes. C. Missing your bus or carpool. D. Failing to return calls. E. Forgetting your textbooks in the cafeteria. 2. Travel to and from school and work, household chores, and childcare are examples of A. Essential activities. B. Non-essential activities. C. Regular activities. D. Optional activities. E. None of the above 3. An example of planning a regular activity would be A. Attending class. B. Going to work. C. Getting your workout in after class. D. Going to the mall. E. Hanging out with your friends. 4. An example of an optional activity would be A. Paying your monthly phone bill. B. Going to your dentist for a filling C. Preparing supper D. Attending the varsity basketball game E. Getting homework done for class 5. What is the first step to managing time effectively? A. Analyzing your current time use B. Establishing priorities C. Making a schedule D. Monitoring your current time use E. Creating a calendar of your monthly events 6. Writing down your goals will help you to A. Organize them B. Evaluate them C. Remember them D. Publish them E. Share them with others 7. Managing your time by organizing and scheduling activities will A. Not make a difference B. Give you more control over daily stress C. Give you no more time for other activities D. Just be a paper exercise E. Let others see how busy you are 8. The 3 stages of good time management are A. Prioritizing, scheduling, and involving B. Scheduling, implementing, and assessing C. Scheduling, organizing, and implementing D. Prioritizing, organizing, and implementing E. Prioritizing, scheduling, and implementing 9. In recent years, the amount of time the average person spends at work has A. Decreased B. Increased C. Remained the same D. Fluctuated up and down E. Depended on each person's needs 10. Which is most likely to suffer due to a lack of time? A. Work B. Chores C. Sleep D. Relationships E. Travel time 64 Part 1 Getting Started Toward a Healthy Lifestyle Copyright 2018 Emmond Montgomery 11. Chronic time urgency refers to A. Teachers assigning you too much homework B. Putting too much pressure on yourself to perform a number of tasks C. Having your family expect you to help clean up around the house before doing your homework D. Organizing a number of tasks in order to get them done on time E. Setting realistic goals for yourself 12. What does eating the frog mean? A. A method to give you more time B. Actually eating a live frog C. A method of cleaning up your workstation D. A method to deal with procrastination E. A way to justify using time short Answer 1. Why is it important to organize your time? 2. How does time management relate to goal setting? 3. Briefly describe the 3 headings under which activities can be prioritized. 4. What are some effective methods to assist you with your schedule? 5. What is procrastination? How can it be overcome? 6. What signs may indicate that you are procrastinating? 7. What are some other time traps? How can they be overcome? 8. What can you do to prevent multimedia and electronic devices from monopolizing your time? 9. What can you do to make studying time more effective? 10. How can you organize yourself to ensure that all your assignments are completed and handed in on time? References Andrews, S. Ellis,